This is a brief before video of the garden. We've got a fair bit of work coming. It's first week of September 2021. So end of winter, spring has just started. These bromeliads are doing okay. We just got a hedger, so we hedged that recently. Just becomes a tree otherwise. The garden's pretty rough. The nasturtiums are great in winter because they hide the dry garden beds where not too much grows beside that. The ferns are looking okay at the moment because I've actually remembered to water them. So these bromeliads are just newly moved here because we had trees removed from the other side of the garden and the whole area is going to get redone, so I didn't know what else to do with them, so here they are. The macadamia is absolutely covered in flowers. Can't wait to see if we actually get macadamias off it. The last couple of years, every single macadamia has had a hole in it, and there's some type of bug that does it. And someone suggested hanging some macadamia oil in a fly trap. So there's a couple of those scattered around. I'm hoping that actually catches them, otherwise that whole crop's going to be a waste. Apple tree, which was bare through winter, now it's getting some flowers on there, which will be apples. Unfortunately, because it's organic, we tend to get bugs through all of them. One year I had one apple that didn't, and it was absolutely beautiful. We just had rain in the last day or so, so the tank's half full. It was completely empty, so that's the first good rain we've had in months. This is some type of orchid, I don't know what, but it's got sweet little flowers on it. A couple more poking up elsewhere. Everything in here is self-sufficient or it's just not going to last. So bromeliads, I would get rid of that pot, but it's too heavy and I don't quite know how to. These bromeliads are quite happy there. And this one, which has, it's a very plain looking plant, but it's got the most beautiful pink flower that comes out. So the work that we're getting done, these logs, which look nice and natural, are all starting to get eaten away. Termites would just age, so we're going to get those taken out and replace them with rock walls. All the lamandra, which has been cut back, that's all just going to get removed and the bed will just be made a bit smaller. It's very dry and mulch just seems to disappear when you put it on there. The mango is also covered in flowers, but the lily-pilly beside it is like really stunting one half of the growth, which could be a good thing because they get pretty massive otherwise. The mandarin still has mandarins on it from last season, but it's also completely covered in new flowers. I must fertilise that. Don't know how it keeps doing so well with the lack of care it gets. So all of this, don't know what we're going to do with that. Mulch it, really don't know. But this is where the major work is going to happen. So we had a couple of trees removed, stumps ground. We're going to get a couple of tiers put in here, or levels, whatever you want to call them. And this middle level, because it's got such great full sun, I'll put some raised garden beds, I'm thinking. Not sure if these stairs will remain a lot narrow, like right up beside the pavers, or whether they'll just fill in over the top of them. So this will be another level at the top. There's a tomato bush, which they love growing there in the summer because it gets good sun. And we'll have a privacy screen running directly across to hide the delightful view of the neighbour's yard. Once we had the trees removed, we suddenly got to see all the neighbours. So yeah, all this will get dug up. The bromeliads are quite happy growing down that side, but they do get a bit burnt in summer, so not quite sure what we'll do with them. And this is just a schmozzle, bits and pieces of crap, so that will be all tidied up. We'll probably move this shed to where the trailer is, beside this shed, and that should hopefully give room for a car down here and the trailer where the shed is now, with a bit of luck. So that's the before. Let's hope the after is worth it. We've had some horrendously expensive quotes so far. This is my little cactus garden. And yeah, good luck to us.